Hello everybody and welcome back. Alright, I'm gonna get my commentators here back with me here. So it's Sebayeeee versus Sharp here in losers quarters. It's gonna be a super awesome match. I don't know what Sharp is gonna pull out. Like, I guess the Sheik last time when he pulled out the Diddy Kong. I don't know what it's gonna be in this matchup going here. But all I can say is, man, it's great to see these such high caliber players such as these two competitors here into the arena. It's gonna be super awesome to see it. So let's get Last and Bluxius here back onto the mic to let you all know how this set's gonna go. Welcome back, homies.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream.
We're gonna get losers quarters right now. Sebayeeee Sharp, and we're gonna get the Game & Watch versus Joker.
And as we said earlier, Sharp is a triple main of Diddy Kong, Sheik, and Joker versus the solo main Sebayeeee and his Game & Watch. We saw Sebayeeee versus Snormonda earlier where Snormonda dominantly commanded it. Right out of the gate, it seems like Sebayeeee did not take any hard feelings from that and is coming out swinging.
Yeah, just getting those Game & Watch bread and butter. Getting that free, easy 40% with those nairs, those affairs.
However, the big disadvantage of doing so much damage so quickly is right out of the gate, Arsene is out, giving Sharp the immediate advantage.
Yeah, and look at that, he's just closing that lead with Arsene. So easily.
Oh my goodness! Down throw into up air is not to be trifled with, especially when the big scary red man is out to play.
The big scary red winged twin. And now he's gone, okay.
He's gone for now, but if maybe he catches a few Rebels guards, gone for long. Throwing out a few Ahas just to build up damage, as we know that move builds damage over time even after the hit has been finished. But he's going to gimp him on the recovery because he buffered an air dodge just a little bit too late and ended up dying, not able to recover.
We hate to see that happen. Alright, getting those combos, not going for the up air.
I think after that first stock, Sebayeeee is a little bit cautious of doing too much damage. I know it sounds a little bit counterproductive in a game like Smash, but Arsene is just that weird of a thing. You have to be careful not to do too much damage before the kill or your opponent will punish you for it. It's a little bit like Lucario's aura.
And a big thing in this matchup is going to be Chef at ledge. Like, that's going to get rid of Arsene pretty quickly.
He's already gone due to the damage that all of those neutral B chefs did to him. Because for the people at home who don't, that's going to finish him the very into F smash. For people who at home who don't fully know how Joker works, just in case, he builds up meter by taking damage or by neutral being through, or sorry, down being through attacks. After Arsene is active, the gauge slowly depletes, and it depletes faster the more damage he takes. So what you want to do when Arsene is out is Joker as hard as you can, but as safely as you can. That way, the big scary red man isn't as much of an object.
Yeah, you never want to actually directly approach Arsene, especially as a light character like Game & Watch, because that's just asking for death.
But especially with his, I believe, frame 6 counter.
Oh, frame 6?
It's very fast, I know that for sure. I don't know the exact frames because I'm not a Joker player. However, I do know that it is incredibly fast. You can sometimes react late, counter after the move has already begun, but before damage frames are active, and still get it off and protect yourself.
Getting the kill with the back air. Sharp is still in there. And Arsene already halfway there. Oh, that can be it. I think that's it.
No, he can make it back from that with how long that grapple is. I believe that it's the second best tether in the game just after Byleth's.
I think that Joker's tether is better than Byleth, because it's very hard to recover from a lot of situations with Byleth. And
Arsene is indeed out. What he can do may be at a bit of a disadvantage, but he's going to connect the down air into the up smash for the kill, taking game 1.
He was at 30%.
My goodness, if you didn't believe me when I said that big red man was scary, you better now.
I did not expect that to do it. Holy crap.
Holy crap indeed.
Oh, what the? And I do think that Sharp went Joker in this matchup because, as you've seen from a lot of MK Leo versus Meister sets, this is a favorable matchup for Joker.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just did some research in the off time. Down B with Arsene active is not frame 6, it's frame 4.
Bro.
Which means that it's one of the fastest moves in the game.
That's insane. That's only 1 frame game watch up.
So that being a thing, just oh my goodness, right off the bat, some drag down up airs, grabbing him, not giving him any quarter after that insane comeback victory game 1. He's saying, yeah, it wasn't a fluke, I've got this.
Yeah, both these characters just showing that they have very good low percent combos that can just get their opponent to 70.
Sharp is sitting at nice percent right now, so let's see what he can do with it, but he gets knocked off very quick.
Just getting clipped by that side piece. Taking 10% for it too. You hate to see that. Oh! If that fair would have hit, that would have...
Oh, he almost caught him in the middle of his dare with an up smash, catches the counter off stage to protect himself. Game & Watch can't really do much against that, but he is going to catch him there. It's still recoverable. Unless he gets hit like that, but he techs it! Beautiful!
And Sharp just taking advantage of that and getting him with the back air roll.
Short hop bear is not to be underestimated on Joker. As we saw right there, Sharp knows how to pull it out.
That shield
I believe he's dead right now, but he still did some damage before he lost that stock.
Yeah, edge guarding is going to be one of the biggest things for both these characters. Because Game & Watch can just go out there with that bear, and there's a lot of characters like there's just nothing they can do to get away from. Same with Joker.
As we see Sharp making very good use of Joker's gun, which he brought to a fist fight because he's a cheater. However, he's using it in order to cancel any of Game & Watch's charge frames at a slight distance. That way he prevents his opponent from being able to start anything up and read him into it.
Yeah, and I noticed that Sharp is just so good at using that side B at ledge and just making sure he can get to ledge for free. About that ledge trapping situation.
Aha is a very dangerous tool when off stage in order to allow yourself to come back. They're both just showing extreme confidence in just holding shield in neutral because they're waiting for their opponent to make the move. Seeing that neither one will, they just disengage, decide to see who wants it more, and it seems like it's both of them, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, proving it to be like that is very even, man. Game & Watch, like I said, that he's gonna die very early.
Sharp connects a very clean F smash in the sweet spot in order to just send Game & Watch to the blast zone with no regret. Trying to connect all these grab combos, but Sharp just, Sebayeeee just keeps escaping, not letting him get anything substantial off of them, but those little cuts build up eventually, bringing him to a clean 42% without much of a response.
Sharp getting a lot of this extra credit. This is not looking good for Sebayeeee, and Arsene said
he lives that. Looks like certain doom for me, but he just comes right back as if nothing happened, keeping Arsene out. He's got about half meter left. Let's see what he can do with it. And he kills him with an Oh, he lived it, but just barely.
Yeah, like I said, Arsene is not a joke, and as I say that, he kills him at 50 again with up smash, sealing out 2 games the same way. Wow.
Sharp brings this set to a comfortable 2-0 lead against Sebayeeee, not really having an answer for the play, as it seems that he's getting outranged, out-comboed, and out-prioritied at every turn.
I wonder if we're going to see the character switch, because the Game & Watch
hasn't played anyone else all tournament, so I don't know if he even has a pick that he could go to.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't think he switched. Yeah.
Sticking with it, let's see what they do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm expecting maybe a Smashville or a Town and City would be where I would go if I was this Joker. Final Destination proving me wrong in the boldest of styles.
I can see why he did that, because Game & Watch's combos, he relies on the the platforms, the juggle with the nair.
Well, Sebayeeee is the one who chose this stage because he lost the matches. So I wonder what his thought process was.
Maybe he was thinking the same exact thing, that you can't really get juggled by Joker that much on stage.
Yeah, he was having a very, very big problem with Joker's drag down juggling with those up airs on Pokemon Stadium 2 with those two side platforms. So I wonder if his thought here was maybe just remove the platforms from the equation entirely and see what he can do from there.
Yeah.
Over Sharp is showing once again that he's not taking anything lying down. Coming right out of the gate, dominant once again with a 50% lead.
Yeah. Oh,
Arsene coming out.
And now Sebayeeee should be dead in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you were a little bit too early. Or sorry, late.
Yeah. And now he's
However, the countdown was a bold play. Oh, he gets buried by Sebayeeee, baiting out the counter, but it's not going to kill.
Beautiful DI. Clean grab combo.
Going for those drag downs again, but since sorry, that dodge flustered me just a little bit. But since the platforms aren't here like we mentioned earlier, those drag down strings aren't as much of a danger here.
Yeah,
Sebayeeee showing how fast chair is by giving him the chair.
La Sila.
He can smell what the Rock is cooking, that's for certain, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Arsene is almost here.
Very close. One hit will put him there, ladies and gentlemen, and we've all seen what that big scary red man can do in this.
Down air to up smash will kill.
Just about anything that Sharp has been showing us in this matchup will kill.
Yeah,
but he's going to take him off the top, securing a very unexpected lead with an up smash, taking him to one stock. Let's see what Sebayeeee can do here. Maybe both of our commentators were wrong, and the FD pick was the right way to go.
Yeah, and that was very good for Sebayeeee, because Sharp couldn't really get anything. But as I say, that
you cut out there.
Right back.
So, as we saw earlier, Sebayeeee read him beautifully, just waiting for him to fall to the ground and hitting him with the up smash, sending him off the top for the kill. And now this game, which was looking so favorable towards Sharp, is in his favor. Sebayeeee might just be able to connect an easy kill confirm from Game & Watch. As I say that, he gets F-smashed and just barely survives. This could be anyone's game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm loath to make predictions at this point.
Yeah, Sharp needs to take this stock now.
And the chair comes out, but he barely lives it.
Sharp getting back to the ledge pretty well. Getting grabbed. Not looking good for Sharp.
That forward tilt, by the way, is an 8-frame startup and is active from frames 18. Oh, and a spike!
The 2-frame spike. Oh.
That was beautiful. As we saw twice in that game, though, the chair that Game & Watch possesses for his F-tilt is an 8-frame startup attack, which is very good out of shield option, as well as his escape option and up B. So Game & Watch can be a very scary opponent out of shield, as we saw when he nearly killed him with that chair.
Yeah, and Game & Watch has a lot of options for edge guarding Joker and tether recoveries in general. With that down air just lingering, catching him on his way
RTS in the chat calling a reverse 3-0. I don't know if I would be that confident yet, but I would love to see something that exciting.
Sebayeeee can do it. Like,
it is very possible after that showing. It is now 1-2 in Sharp's favor. So all Sharp needs to do is win one more and takes the set, sends Sebayeeee out of the tournament. Whoever wins this match, he's switching to a zero suit. Interesting. Whoever wins this match will be facing our good Ken friend Anders FN for losers semifinals, and the winner of that will face Captain Remex for the honor of fighting Snormonda in Grand.
Yeah, and very good counter pick from Sharp, because this matchup is not known to be pretty for Game & Watch. One of his worst matchups for sure.
Although Joker is also a bad matchup for Game & Watch to be sure, and we just saw him after 2 games of it win it in pretty even fashion. So we'll see what he can do against the Zero Suit.
And great stuff so far, getting those easy grabs, baiting him the shield, and then hitting him with the whip.
But I do believe that as a player, one of Sharp's biggest advantages isn't just that he has a few good characters, it's that he has several very good characters. We've seen in this tournament alone, the Zero Suit, the Joker, the Diddy Kong, all quite different characters with slightly different playstyles that can counter very different opponents. So being able to pull that many characters out of your pocket and play them proficiently is certainly a plus for him.
That just shows how great his fundamentals. Because even as a wolf too, and I believe that wolf has taken sets off of King Chris.
I've also even heard of him playing Young Link, although I haven't seen that recently. So I wonder if he might have just dropped it.
Possibly.
Oh my goodness! Caught him with the up air, but the down air wins out in that matchup, sends him to the blast zone.
Yeah, and I'm kind of eating my words. Like, this matchup is not going how I thought it would. Sebayeeee actually taking the lead. But we'll see what Sharp has to say about that, because it'll only take one paralyzer up to seal it out.
We haven't seen a paralyzer hit yet though, so it seems that Sebayeeee might know this matchup a lot better than his opponent. And even the fact, like as you mentioned earlier, the fact that Zero Suit is a well-known bad matchup for Game & Watch. Oh, there's the back air for the kill, but he does still have a lead. Zero Suit being a well-known bad matchup for Game & Watch might play a factor into this, considering if you know you've got a really bad matchup, wouldn't you practice that?
Yeah, I mean, I play Bowser, and I know that Pal Utena is horrible to Bowser, so I'm always looking for Pal to play. And I've gotten actually very good at that. Like, you have to be good at those bad matchups, or else when you fight good players of that character, you're just gonna clobber.
You know, as a Ganondorf player, I only have bad matchups, so I know quite a bit what you're talking about there.
Yeah.
We are seeing still Sebayeeee holding a dominant lead over him. Catching the up smash for an entire stock lead. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe the Zero Suit wasn't so good of a choice after all.
And maybe the reverse sweep is possible.
Who was it in the chat? It was RTS_SW who called the reverse 3-0. If you got that right, I will be very impressed, sir. It's seeming that even though usually in this matchup Samus would have dominant control over the stage, it seems that Game & Watch knows this and is refusing to allow it. He's just holding down center stage, holding down the air over center stage, not giving Samus a chance to do anything she wants to. He's buried and F smash for the kill. That's a 2-stock. It is now a Game 5 situation, ladies and gentlemen.
Very good. I don't think that the CSS cut it out. I think we're going to see it coming right down.
You got very quiet there, my friend.
Oh, don't know what that was. I was saying that I think that Sharp's going to go back to Joker.
I wonder if he will, or if he might even pull out the Diddy or the Wolf, because I think Wolf might have a good shot against Game & Watch.
Maybe.
However, it doesn't look like either of the Sharp is going to back out and select something new, so let's see what happens. I definitely, after that showing, would not play Zero Suit again. He is going to go with the Wolf. Yeah. I was correct, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what's going on.
What stage are they going to go?
My guess would probably be Town and City. I was correct. Let's go.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be really in favor of Wolf here on this stage, because that back air is going to kill very early if he gets...
With those very close side blast zones, Wolf is definitely holding command on this stage. But as I say that, he's getting just no response from Sharp. Sebayeeee bringing him to 57% with almost no response. And there are the approaching short hop fairs, though all Wolf players know and love.
Yeah, all Wolf players just have those meaty aerials and getting those nice bread and butter combos.
Nice percent. Let's see what he can do.
He's got the power of the 69.
Indeed. The weed number, 69.
Alright. Bringing it back to even.
Yes, they are both back to even, and that's also a consideration that I didn't think of until now. Wolf's neutral B blaster and Game & Watch's reflector, or not reflector, with Game & Watch's bucket,
Yeah.
Sharp has to be very careful how he uses that, because he could just be giving his opponent a very powerful option to throw right back in his face.
And I think something that we're going to see Sharp going a lot for is trying to bait out that bucket. Because I've seen a lot of people do that this Game & Watch.
Connects with back air center stage, but is unable to get the kill with it.
Oh,
Care's going to come out, frame 8, kill his opponent, just as it should.
And whoever said that reverse sweep in the chat, yeah.
RTS claiming with that reverse sweep, it might be a possibility. I wonder if we'll see it. It would certainly be very interesting if we do.
Be very hype indeed. Sharp needs to take this stock immediately. He can't let Game & Watch get all this extra credit.
Sharp seeming to have no answer whatsoever for the things that Game & Watch is showing. Teabagging at the edge of the stage.
Wait, I just got kicked out of
I got kicked from the match as well. What is going on?
What just happened?
Oh boy. I believe those two are still playing it out, but none of us can see it.
That sucks. It happened on game 5 of all games.
Oh no!
No.
Thank you, Wi-Fi. Very cool. Ladies and gentlemen of the chat, can we get some hype poggers in there that we won't get to see the intense finish of this game 5 scenario? Thank you, G, for the poggers.
Alright. What do you think Sebayeeee and Sharp are doing now?
So I'm gonna guess that they're just taking turns taunting, and whoever taunts the coolest is just going to SD.
I mean, Game & Watch doesn't have that cool taunts. Like he just
That's why I think this one's going to go straight to Sharp.
Yeah, Sharp has this in the bag. Like
I don't
no
know.
question.
Imagine if we saw a 9, but outside of the arena.
He just nines the arena.
That's what happened to our connection. My router got 9 hammered.
That's a sign that Sebayeeee is gonna win. Yo.
Oh my goodness. What are we to do later?
Alright, in the chat, let's side bet when this match is gonna end.
Alright, I'm gonna say within the next minute, it'll be over.
I say 20 seconds. 20. 16, 15, 13, 12.
I think you're very wrong, my friend.
8, 7, 6,
6,
5,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope.
No.
So I'm with RTS that it's going to be over at 10:27 EST.
Alright, and it's 10:26 right now, so 1 minute.
We'll see. There are approximately, according to the clock on my computer, 3 seconds until it's 10:27. It's now 10:27, and the game is still going.
Next
I don't know
10
why you're showing us the tree, G. Both players had lost the stock already. That out of here.
Don't disrespect them, G.
The tree should only come out when it's a 3 stock. Otherwise, it just loses meaning.
Or a
That
JV
would make me
tree.
sad.
Don't forget the JV tree.
I won't forget the fact that I JV treed you.
Damn.
You're
You
a
JV
little Mac.
treed my little Mac.
Little Mac cannot stand up to my Ganondorf.
Alright, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7,
7,
6,
6,
5,
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Nope.
Alright, 5, 4,
4, 3, 2,
1.
1. Oh!
Yo!
We did it! Sebayeeee has won it. Reverse 3-0 on Sharp. moving on to face Andres in loser semis.
For a chance to face off against Captain Remex in third final.
Hoggers in the chat, I wish we could have seen that, my friends.
Yo, did you see that last stock though?
That last stock 9 hammer while he was down by 100%, it was insane.
Yeah, that was a hype set to watch in especially Game 5.
Oh boy. So now we will be seeing Sebayeeee fight Anders FN and his very, very solid Ken.
Yeah, and one thing about this matchup is, as we've mentioned millions of times before, Game & Watch is going to die like sub 80 most of the time to that Shoryuken.
He is a very light character, so if Ken can manage to pull off a string, it will be impressive if he lives past 60.
Yeah.
I see Lunchbox with the Suge in chat. Thank you, my fellow weeb. I see Dio emotes floating everywhere.